Last year, in December, I had a heart attack, bypass heart attack. And at that time, my life changed. Before that, I was very active. I work with the seniors, I line dance, I teach line dancing at all the rec centers. But it all came to a halt on December 21st. And from that point, I had to redo my whole life. I grew up here, but I wasn't born and raised here. I grew up down south, Mississippi. We moved here when I was like 4, maybe 6 years old. I graduated from Corder Technical High School. I'm married to this wonderful man. I have 2 sons, Andre and Marcus. I have 3 grandsons, 1 granddaughter. So we had a pretty good life, real good life, all the way up until last year. I came to the hospital in December of last year, and they found out that my right heart was not pumping at all. So they had to put me in a coma. And with that, they had to use a machine, an Impella, called the Impella. And with the help of the Impella, it started my heart back to beating. I stayed in the coma for a long time. Coming out of that was another journey for me because I could not walk. I could not talk. I stayed on a breathing machine, ventilators, all the machineries around me all the time. But each day that I was there on 2 South, I went from not walking to walking. I went from getting out of the bed in a wheelchair, out of the wheelchair to a walker. I went from a walker to just walking on my own. And all thanks be to the doctors using the Impella machine just to save my life, But I mostly went back to doing everything I was doing before I had the heart attack. Back to driving my car, traveling. My son works for the airline, so I can fly a lot. And the one thing that I really got a little depressed about, it got to be June. My middle grandson, Adrian, was graduating from high school. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to go. That was not nice. So I cried a lot. But the doctors, all of them, agreed that I could go. And that was about one of the best experiences I could go through with what I had gone through, was to go to the graduate. I told them that wasn't gonna be no good if I couldn't make that graduation. But they let me go. And it was good. It was good. Just don't take anything for granted. Just whatever you're gonna do, and it's right, just do it. Because you never know what's gonna come. If you get an opportunity and a chance to do something in your life, just do it. Yes, that's what I would say.